where everybody's going to land. And, also my in-laws are getting up there in age. So we want to kind of stay close to the area, but we're not sure exactly where. So we're like, okay, let's just do this. Let's sell the house. And we did. And we got a letter once the offer was accepted from the new owners. And that was pretty cool. It's a young couple. They've got 2 dogs. They're excited to have the dogs come out and be in the yard that we had. The yard that all the neighborhood used to hang out at. The kids would throw balls and play football.
Can we talk about this video you put up on social media that had all of us crying, Radar?
I did have that was the last time we were in the house, too.
Your sign-off video was so touching.
It was like Friends.
When you went from room to room and turned all the lights off.
Right.
And when you talked about the thermostat that you moved and the stairwell up to Haley's
and the basement
room
that I redid. Yeah.
And I think about COVID, when COVID happened and we all were doing these videos from home, we all got to go into your home. And I think of all the videos that you guys did there and all the remodeling that you did and the updating, the painting of the trim. I mean, I was getting emotional watching this video. And
it's like everybody.
You're pretty stoic during it all.
I was good with it until my wife, Jess, also left a little letter for the new owners. And she's like, do you want to read that? And I'm like, yeah, let me just say goodbye with this video. I want to take a video in all these rooms. So we did that. We showed off all the rooms. Everything's emptied out, like in memories. Yeah, I redid the basement. I did this. I moved that thermostat and everything. And that was a chore.
Kids in that house.
Kids got raised in the house. One was upstairs, one was downstairs. Then one was back upstairs. We moved them around in their rooms. So you're handing over the keys, and then you leave that final note before your closing day, which already happened, thankfully, because otherwise I'd be sitting here like, oh my gosh, I can still go back home. No, I can't now.
It's not your home anymore.
So my wife, Jess, leaves a letter for them. I get done with the video, which is posted on our Mix Facebook page. You can check it out, 99.1 The Mix, the Facebook page. So I go, yeah, that's fine. I do the video. We do the Friends thing, like the end of the Friends. They kind of look around, turn off the lights, door closes. And I put the video together and she goes, well, wait, you should really read this letter. And I'm like, oh yeah, I want to see what you wrote to them. And in it, there's a whole bunch of, here's the code for the keypad in the back, the back door that I installed. And then there's, the Ring doorbells are there. We've already taken them off our account. So here's how to get them back on your account. You want to set them up. Won't be able to watch the Ring cameras anymore because we took the Wi-Fi with us and everything, we had to take that out of there. Then there's a couple of other things, here's one set of keys. The other set is, with our closing agent, and everything is good. And then the last paragraph that my wife writes, as we turn the keys over to you, our hope is that this house becomes just as meaningful for you two as it was for our family. We hope you fill it with love, laughter, and memories that will last a lifetime. Thank you for becoming the next chapter in this home story.
Oh my gosh. Let's make me misty.
I go, wait a minute. I still need to film us closing the door, and I'm not laughing anymore. I'm sitting here crying, kind of like I'm tearing up here. Yeah. Even though we were ready to go, it's like, you say goodbye for that last time.
Oh my gosh, Radar.
You turn the lights off.
It.
You turn the lights off, close the door, kind of like Friends, and boom, that's it. Show's over. But we move on to bigger and better things. And so I go to my wife. I'm like, okay, I don't know why I needed to read this letter. What are you doing over here? Stop it already. But if you've ever written a letter, have you done that when you sold the house or when you bought a house, like the thank you letter?
When we accepted our house in Waukesha, there was a letter there from the woman of the house. I don't know the details of the family.
Oh,
and I know that they had 3 kids and things like that.
Sure.
And that letter had me totally wrecked. But I thought it was such good, positive energy to pay forward for the next person that's going to take over the house. I do remember, though, when we moved out of the place that we first lived in with Brayson, we were renting that house because we were looking for houses. Yeah. And I needed my duplex to wrap up in Bayview and, use that money to buy a new house type thing. And when we moved out, and the house we were renting was only like 3 blocks away from where we bought. So it wasn't far.
Yeah.
Brayson was really, really emotional. He was about 10 years old, and he started crying because he goes, this was the house we had together as a family. Because when Eric was a single dad with Brayson, he moved every year with apartments until this became more stable and I came into the picture. So Brayson was used to moving, but this was the first place that he said felt like home.
Yeah.
And that really touched me. But I looked at him and I said, Brayson, it felt like home because of all of us. And
Yeah,
all of
right.
us
That's very true.
are still a family.
Yep.
And all of us and our things are still going to go to this new house.
See-
And he had no idea that his room was already set up and ready to go at the new place.
Yeah.
So we opened the door. He ran in, bigger room. He was all excited and he got over it pretty fast because kids are resilient like that. But it's about the people. You know, the memories live forever. It's not just about the walls. It's about the people that you have those memories with.
It's pretty interesting you mentioned that as a 10-year-old for Brayson. My kids are in their 20s. They all have their own place. We told all of them, hey, this is the last weekend. You want to come and say goodbye to the house? Yeah, sure. So my middle daughter, Lexi, came over first and she was like, oh, yeah, I remember doing that over there. And like, you're not sad? No, I got to get home and clean my place. Okay. Bones comes out, the oldest, and he was like, Walls. He pats him and he's like, we'll see you later. Are they going to paint this wall or whatever? Because my hands are all over it. I'm like, you have nothing? I got to get home to my cats. And then Haley, of course, she didn't even come over the last weekend. The youngest, she was like working and she goes, yeah, I grew up there. I'm good. I have pictures. I have memories. Good luck, Mom and Dad. And I was like, why are we the only ones who are crying about this?
Well, congratulations on to bigger and better. Yeah. And you took such good care of that house, Radar.
It's going to be good.
Those new owners are getting an incredible property.
And thank you, neighbor Mike, for still updating me on what's going on over there.
What? Those updates need to stop.
It's funny.
Oh, memory.
Yeah, memory. It's so funny. You say that. Brayson sees something else, and like our kids, they're like, I got to get home. I doing this. And
I mean, now he'd probably be
Lexi and Riley are still looking for a house, and I'm like, oh, you don't even care anymore, do you? So this probably would have hit me a lot harder a couple years ago. But
I'm sure.
Now it's like,
you've already been kind of signed.
We're the ones who are hanging on to it going,
God, you get emotional. I get emotional.
I know. I almost made it through. When I read it, though, I was not like this.
You were like,
when I first read it, I was
really
like,
crying.
I threw it on the counter and I'm like, what are you doing to me?
How was Jess during all of it?
Bad. I mean, the final.
Yeah.
Because she was cleaning. She goes, but she did. Yeah. So she's like, I just want to make sure everything's good.
Wait.
She had her mind on a lot of stuff and she's like, good.
What'd you decide with the grass? Is there an update there? What did you do on the air?
Oh, we had Mike cut the grass for them.
I'm just debating. Do we pull an audible and do an update on that?
Because I did bring him up right before we hit the song here, or as we hit the song.
Let's do an update here real quick.
I was thinking whatever you talk about next could be 10 for.
Sure.
Are you done?
All right.